natural born accent. I'm Trinidadian, hence the name Trinidad James. And I've had an accent my whole life, but I've never used it because when I came to America at a very young age, people very bullied me for my accent and had to figure out how to adjust because I wasn't going to go another school year getting bullied. So, you mask it and you do what you had to do to survive here in America. And, now being older and, just realizing how important it is to stay strong to your roots and things like that. I want to use my accent again, but it's not as easy. What about you guys and girls? You think you...
Guys, welcome back. I know, please forgive me. Let me just start off by saying that I know that Friday I did not post a Total Friday video. Please forgive me. I just had some things I had to take care of. But we are back. We're back on track, and I will give you everything. So that's why I say, today I go post up a video earlier. So this video is just talking basically about Trinidad James and everybody like, is he Trinidadian? Is he not Trinidadian? Why does he not talk in an accent? Why does he have an accent sometimes? So this video is just coming to talk about your heritage, your accent, and when are you going to represent your culture? And I think for me, when he first came out and he, gold on the net, what? Gold on the mat, what? I was like, okay, who's this man? What going on here? But then, when he really was like, no, I am Trinidadian. Like, I rep hard. I'm Trinidadian. Like, I was like, hello, born there. Do his thing. I could respect it. He a little bit weird, but that's on him. That's his lane. That's what he does. That's whatever he wants to do is he business. As long as you represent hard and you teach people about the Trinidadian culture, I don't mind. Maybe other people might mind, but this Trinidadian right here, don't care. But I am coming today to talk about, he did get a little bit of backlash this week or sometime last week about a shoe that he made, and he was like, oh, he made this shoe because of the national flower for Trinidad, and he thought that it was a hibiscus, but it was not the hibiscus, it was the chiconia. And so he said, but for him, sorrel is his favorite drink. So therefore, he made the shoe off of the hibiscus, which is made from, sorrel is made from, which is understandable. I'm like, okay, I don't like sorrel, I don't like morbid, I don't like peanut punch, I don't like ginger beer, I don't like none of them things. That's just me. Sorry, y'all. That's just me personally. I don't like nothing that... The first time they gave it to me, Morby was bitter, and I was like, ooh. And then sorrel, I think if you sweeten it and you put some liquor in it, maybe I might take a little sip, but other than that, I am not the traditional juices type of girl. He did come back because people were like, oh, wow, why is he talking in this accent in the video? And it was clearly a Trinidadian accent. And he was just like, he doesn't really talk in that accent because he was bullied when he came to America by different people. And I had to ask my mom and my aunt, I was like, were you bullied when you came over from Trinidad? And my mom said, yeah, they were bullied. They were teased. They told them to go back on their banana boat. And my mom was like that my grandmother used to do their hairs with the with the string that they used to use back in Trinidad. And the first day they went to school that way, and they got teased for it. The second day that my grandmother's tried to do her hair like that, she took out the ribbons. So it's very unfortunate that bullying has been around for decades. Bullying is still going on now. And I didn't really realize that they would get bullied for their accent, or I guess people bully things that they do not understand, and that is not not okay, because that's not the word that I would use. I'd be like, just not normalized with them. Because, if you're in Trinidad, hear the Trinidadian accent or their lingo or their, what they say, it's like, okay, yeah. And I was just like, you know what, he asked people were bullied and how do you get back to using your accent? I feel for me, if I'm around Caribbean people and they're around me, the accent comes out more because you feel at home with talking to one another. So, and then sometimes, certain words you can't hide. Certain words do take on, uh, um, you have your accent and it comes out. But I would like to know if y'all are from the Caribbean and you came to America, wherever you migrated to, were you bullied? What was your experience with this? What was your parents' experience? Because I never realized to ask my mom, was she bullied or teased because of her accent? Because I think for me, Trinidadian people, we have an accent, but to me it's like English. It's not like patois with Jamaica. They have a whole patois and that whole thick accent. For me, Trinidad doesn't go along that same wavelength because every country have their own little twang and their own little patois that they use and their own little, you can tell that people love to say that Trinidadians have a sing-song type of accent. I was surprised to even hear him talk about being bullied. I feel like maybe that could be a bigger question to be had about mainstream America and how they don't give things a try. But I feel like nowadays people be like, ooh, well, what's that accent? Where you from? What are you eating? They're very inquisitive, but they're not inquisitive to learn. They're not inquisitive to change their mindset and to do different things. Where you need to be inquisitive to build or to do a bigger understanding. Because when you think of when people of USA, of people who of non-Caribbean descent think of the Caribbean, they only think about Jamaica. There are other islands in the Caribbean other than Jamaica. We have the U.S. Virgin Islands, the British Virgin Islands, St. Croix, St. Kitts, Barbados, Grenada, Spice Islands, the Grenadines, Dominica. Y'all don't quote me. I don't know all of them. We have Haiti, Guyana. Come here, give me some more. Give me some more. I said that. I said that. St. Martin. There's a whole lot of smaller islands that don't get a lot of love as just Barbados. Yes, girl, as Jamaica. They just say, oh, I've been to Jamaica. No, baby, Bahamas. There's a lot of islands that you could, Tortola, that you could go to, and you'd be like, oh my gosh. But I always about Trinidad and Tobago. I just try not to talk much about Trinidad and Tobago because Suriname, because a lot of people, have commented and said, well, it's not Caribbean culture, it's just Trinidad culture. No, I talk about everything on a whole, but what I could talk about and know more about is Trinidad. What I could talk about and don't really know that much, but I would love to go, is Jamaica. I never been to Jamaica, y'all. 2021 was gonna be my first time, and then what ended up happening was COVID. COVID done came and fucked everything up. But y'all let me know what you have experienced, what you have enjoyed, what you would think, because I think that Trinidad James coming out and saying this video is amazing. I'm glad that he did. I'm glad that he talked about his accent. I'm glad he talked about, yes, hence my name is Trinidad James for a reason. Because I was like, is he really Trinidadian? But then when you look at his gold is very Trinidadian-ish. If you look at his gold and the link and all that stuff and the weight and how he looked like he's Zessing. He been Zessing before Zesser was a thing. He was a Zesser, a real top shatter. Okay, if you don't know what Zesser is, I'll put the link to the video. Trinidad Ghost, boop, boop. Yes. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day. Y'all let me know. We here. Boom, bow. Caribbean. Trinidadian. Ow.